The light feels muted across the room this morning. Winter stays far behind the glass. Inside the air feels even and warm. Nothing outside feels close enough to matter. Begins to move without direction. The clock continues quietly. Every sound arrives gently, then stays longer than expected. The room feels familiar, unchanged and steady. The day unfolds slowly without asking anything. Light shifts slightly along the floor, never sharp, never bright. The air feels soft and contained, like the room is holding the day in place. Moments pass without being counted. Thoughts appear and fade again. Nothing pulls attention forward. Nothing has to be finished. No rush in these hours, no wait in time. The warmth stays steady across the walls. A calm day indoors while winter waits. The world slows down enough to stay. A calm day indoors, letting time pass. Nothing feels missing, nothing feels rushed. Shadows move gently across the wall, changing shape without notice. The day feels wide even inside this room. Each sound blends into the next without edges. The space feels open and settled. The air carries warmth evenly without effort. The moment feels suspended but never still. Thoughts drift slowly, then dissolve, leaving space behind for nothing at all. Hours pass without signal. The room does not respond. Warmth continues quietly, holding everything together. The day does not need direction. It simply continues softly, without urgency. A calm day indoors, held in place. The cold stays outside, behind the glass. A calm day indoors, quiet and warm. Everything remains exactly enough. The room stays quiet. The light remains soft. Time continues moving without ending, without change. The afternoon stretches quietly across the room. Light rests without urgency. Cold stays outside the glass. Inside feels evenly held. Time moves in long, unbroken lines, not marked by anything specific. Each sound arrives calmly, hands into the air. The room feels lived in, but unoccupied, like the day is present without insisting on itself. Light shifts slowly across familiar edges. The air keeps its warmth without effort. Thoughts move gently, then dissolve, leaving the moment open. No signal to change, no reason to stop. The hours continue as they are. The day stays open indoors, letting time remain unshaped. The day stays open without direction, without urgency, just continuing. Sounds remain evenly spaced, never pulling focus. The room absorbs them quietly. Time stretches thin across the afternoon, softening as it goes. Nothing resolves here, nothing begins. Time simply thins out across the space. The light reaches the corner of the room, then stays there without changing anything. The morning begins quietly. Winter stays outside the room. Inside the space feels open and warm. Time moves gently without edges. Each sound arrives softly, then blends away. The room feels balanced, nothing feels unfinished. The day unfolds at its own pace. Light moves slowly across the floor, soft and unchanging. The air holds warmth evenly. Thoughts pass through briefly, then disappear, leaving space behind for stillness. No rush in the hours, no wait in time. Everything remains a quiet day indoors, held gently. The cold stays distant. Cold light reaches the window. The room feels unchanged. Inside, the air remains warm and steady. Time flows without direction. Moments arrive gently. Each sound stays briefly, then settles. The space feels familiar, comfortable and still. Nothing interrupts the calm. Light shifts along the wall without urgency. The air feels soft and even. Thoughts slow naturally, then fade away, leaving the room undisturbed. No pressure in the hours, no need to move. The day opens slowly here. A slow winter day held indoors. The cold remains outside and distant. A slow winter day, letting time move. Nothing pulls forward, nothing ends. Sounds blend gently into the space. The room holds everything together. The moment feels suspended, but never still. Time continues softly. The hours pass quietly. The light remains steady, warm, continues without effort. A slow winter day indoors. Everything feels settled enough. The room stays warm as time goes on. The room feels calm before noon. Cold stays beyond the glass. Inside, the air feels balanced and warm. Time moves carefully without urgency. Each moment arrives slowly and remains. The space feels steady, nothing feels unfinished. The day unfolds quietly. Light drifts softly across the floor, never changing sharply. The air holds still. A winter day indoors, quiet and open. The cold stays distant while calm stays here. A winter day indoors, letting time pass. Nothing feels urgent, nothing ends. Sounds remain low and even filling the room without demand. The moment feels wide and settled. Time continues softly. The hours pass unnoticed. The room remains unchanged. Warmth stays constant, holding the day. In a day indoors, held gently, everything remains enough. The room stays quiet. The light fades slowly. Time continues without ending. The afternoon settles quietly without notice. Light rests halfway across the room. Cold air stays far behind the window. Inside feels gently occupied. Time moves forward in small uneven pieces, barely noticeable unless you listen. Each sound arrives without intention, then settles into the space. The room feels in use, but never busy. Like the day is passing through without stopping to explain itself. Light shifts slightly along the wall, not enough to change the mood. The air holds warmth steadily, as if the room is holding time and place. Thoughts appear briefly, then move on, leaving the moment exactly as it was before. Nothing builds toward anything, nothing fades away. The hours simply stack, one after another. An afternoon passing slowly, held between moments. The cold stays outside while the day continues here. An afternoon passing slowly, without urgency, without direction, just remaining. Sounds stay low and evenly spaced, never asking for attention. The room feels occupied, but calm and open. Time stretches thin across the afternoon. Moments overlap and separate again. Time does not pause, it simply thins out, stretching quietly. feels cold and distant. Inside feels calm and close. The room holds warmth without change. The day moves slowly without direction. Each sound stays low and steady. The air feels balanced, the space feels familiar. Nothing interrupts the quiet. The warmth does not fade, time does not rush. Everything remains as it is. Inside on a winter day, letting time move. The cold stays outside, beyond the walls. Inside on a winter day, quiet and slow. Nothing pulls forward, nothing ends. Across the room without drawing attention. Moments pass gently, one after another. Thoughts slow down and settle. The room holds everything together. Without notice, the day stays still. Warmth continues without effort. Inside on a winter day, calm and steady. Everything feels enough. Inside stays warm as time goes on. Across familiar space without direction. The day feels already underway before being noticed. Time moves sideways rather than forward. Each sound arrives without intention. Occupied by small moments, none of them asking to be remembered. day move gently, without framing it. The cold stays outside, the room stays neutral. Letting the day move gently, without naming it. Just allowing the moment. Sounds overlap slightly, then separate again. The room absorbs everything evenly. Time stretches across the afternoon, softening as it moves. Time loosens its shape and softens, stretching across the hours. Quietly, the day moves on, without leaving a mark, without needing one. The room feels balanced as the day goes on. Light remains low, cold stays distant behind the window. Time passes in a steady flow, without markers. Each moment overlaps with the next. The space feels neutral, not empty, not full, just present. Warmth spreads evenly across the floor. The air remains calm and unchanged. Thoughts slow down naturally, then drift away, leaving the space undisturbed. No need to name the hour, no need to move. The day remains here. Letting the day stay unmarked, without framing. The cold stays outside, the room stays still. Letting the day stay unmarked, without signal, without end, just time. Sounds soften as they repeat, never the same way. The room holds them loosely. Time stretches quietly across the afternoon, without emphasis. The hours flatten out, becoming less defined. Time keeps moving, but gently. The moment remains, without closing, without shifting. The day feels spread out and quiet. Light reaches across the space. The room feels in use, but calm. Time moves in soft layers, overlapping gently. Each sound contributes, then fades. The space feels complete without fullness. Nothing waits to begin. Warm stays consistent across the room. The air feels held and balanced. Thoughts come and go without staying long, leaving the moment intact. No peak, no resolution, just a steady presence, letting the hours layer quietly, one over another. The cold remains outside. The room remains neutral, letting the hours layer quietly, without urgency, without signal, just time. Sounds settle into the background, supporting the space rather than filling it. Time stretches thin across the afternoon, becoming softer. Time thins out slowly and stretches, becoming less defined. The day does not end, it becomes and stays. The room feels active without motion. Light rests where it lands. The day continues on and now. Time stacks slowly, one moment at a time. Each sound fills the space, then settle. The air feels steady, not heavy, not empty, just present. Warmth remains constant across the room. Nothing sharpens, nothing fades. Thoughts slow down, then disappear, leaving the space sense of pause. The hour is together, remaining inside the moment without naming it. The cold stays distant, the day stays open, remaining inside the moment, letting time pass without direction, without end. Sounds repeat gently, but never the same way. The room holds them loosely. Time moves quietly across the afternoon without emphasis. Time continues without tension. Stretching evenly across the space. Nothing concludes, the moment widens and stays. Cold air stays behind the glass this morning. Inside the room feels calm, the light arrives slowly and rests where it lands. The day moves without pressure, each moment unfolds gently. Time feels wider than the clock and less demanding. The space remains unchanged, familiar and steady. Nothing interrupts the quiet. Light softens along the walls, never drawing attention. The air feels even and warm. Thoughts slow down naturally and drift away, leaving the room undisturbed. No need to hurry, no place to be. The day opens on its own, staying indoors today, letting hours move. The cold remains outside, while calm stays here. Staying indoors today, quiet and warm, everything slows enough to rest. Sounds move carefully, never rising, never falling far, each one finding its place. The room holds the moment without effort. Time continues softly. The hours pass unnoticed, the light does not change. Warmth remains steady as the feels suspended somewhere in the middle, not beginning, not ending, simply present. Time stretches quietly across the room without markers or signals. Each sound finds its place, then stays longer than expected. The space feels occupied, but unbothered, like nothing is waiting to happen next. Light remains low and consistent, never sharp, never demanding. The air carries warmth evenly. Thoughts move through briefly, then dissolve, leaving space behind for quiet attention. No sense of arrival, no sense of leaving. The moment holds itself together. Staying with the middle of the day, letting it remain. The cold stays distant, the room stays present. Staying with the middle of the day, nothing shifts, nothing resolves, just continuing. Sounds repeat gently, but never the same way. The room absorbs them without effort. Time moves quietly, layer by layer, becoming less defined as it goes on. The hours thin out slowly, the edges soften. Time keeps moving, but gently. The moment does not close, it loosens slightly and continues without conclusion. The day feels quiet without feeling still. Light rests across the room, cold remains outside unnoticed. Time moves evenly without tension. Each sound arrives then fades softly. feels settled before the day fully starts. Cold light rests quietly beyond the window. Inside, the air feels warm and balanced. Nothing asks for movement yet. Time moves gently without direction. The clock continues without sound. Each moment arrives slowly, then stays longer than expected. The space feels familiar, safe and unchanged. The day unfolds carefully, without urgency. Light drifts softly along the floor, never sharp, never demanding. The air holds warmth evenly, as if the room is holding time. Thoughts appear briefly, then fade again, leaving space behind for nothing at all. No plans forming, no need to rush. The hours remain open and still. A winter day indoors, quiet and slow. The cold remains distant while the room stays warm. A winter day indoors, letting time pass. Nothing needs attention, nothing needs to end. Shadows move without notice across the walls. The day feels wide, even inside this space. Sounds blend gently, one into another, without edges, without pull. The hours continue quietly. The room does not respond. Warmth stays constant, holding every three together. A winter day indoors, held in place. Everything feels settled enough to remain. The room stays calm, the light remains soft. Time continues moving without ending.